Your brain is lying to you. Right now, it's convincing you that checking your phone will make the itch go away. But what if the itch was never about your phone at all? What if it was about something your brain has been quietly starving you of for years? Stay with me. This is going to explain more about your life than you're ready for. You already know the symptoms. You sit down to work, and within minutes, your hand moves toward your phone before your mind even decides to move it. You start a book and give up by page 12. You watch a movie with your phone in your other hand because somehow the movie alone isn't enough anymore. You've called this a focus problem, a discipline problem, a you problem. It isn't. And by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why. Think about the last time you tried to sit with nothing. No phone, no music, no scrolling, just you and a task. How long did you last? Most people can't make it past 6 minutes before the urge becomes unbearable. Not because the task is hard, but because your brain has started treating stillness like a threat. You didn't used to be this way. Somewhere along the way, your tolerance for boredom collapsed. And you probably never noticed it happening because it happened one small hit at a time. Here's what most people don't realize. Dopamine was never designed to reward pleasure. It was designed to reward seeking. Your brain releases dopamine not when you get something, but right before you get it. In the anticipation, in the maybe this notification is good news, in the swipe before the video loads. That means every app on your phone isn't selling you content. It's selling you the feeling of almost getting something. And your brain, which evolved to chase food, safety, and connection, has no idea it's being farmed. But here's where things get even more interesting. The problem isn't that your phone gives you too much pleasure. It's that it gives you pleasure too easily. And your brain, which is constantly comparing rewards against each other, starts to recalibrate. A funny video that took 0 effort now feels equal to or better than finishing a project that took 3 hours. So your brain, always looking for the highest reward for the lowest effort, starts quietly steering you away from anything that takes patience. Your focus didn't disappear. Your brain just decided it wasn't worth it anymore. Picture someone named Alex, 29, used to read 40 books a year. Now can't finish an email without checking 3 apps first. Alex isn't lazy. Alex isn't broken. Alex's brain has simply been trained through thousands of repetitions that low-effort dopamine is always one tap away. So why would it ever choose the harder path? This isn't a character in a story. This is most people watching right now. This might be you. Researchers studying attention have found that heavy digital media use is associated with a lower tolerance for delayed reward, meaning the gap between wanting something and getting it starts to feel unbearable the more it's shortened artificially. Your brain has something called a dopamine baseline. When that baseline gets flooded constantly by fast, easy hits, normal life, reading, working, having a slow conversation, starts to feel flat by comparison. Not because those things changed, because your baseline did. This is the same mechanism seen in behavioral studies on compulsive reward seeking. Your phone didn't invent this mechanism. It just found the exact frequency that keeps it firing non-stop. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think the solution is willpower. Try harder, focus more, delete the app for a day. That's not the real reason it keeps failing. The trap isn't the app. The trap is that your brain now associates discomfort with danger because it's been rescued from discomfort thousands of times by a screen. So the moment focus gets slightly uncomfortable, your brain doesn't see it as normal. It sees it as an emergency that needs to be solved immediately. You're not undisciplined. You're running an alarm system that's been trained to go off too early. Too often, here's where everything changes. Focus was never about forcing yourself to concentrate harder. Focus is what happens naturally when your brain isn't constantly rescued from mild discomfort. The goal was never to fight the urge to check your phone in the moment. The urge is just the alarm. The real work happens earlier, in rebuilding your brain's tolerance for the 6 minutes before the alarm even goes off. That's the part almost nobody talks about. Not the scrolling, the tolerance. So what actually works? Not deleting every app in a panic. Not a 30-day detox you'll abandon by day 3. It's smaller and stranger than that. It's deliberately sitting in boredom on purpose, in short doses, 5, 10, then 20 minutes without rescuing yourself. No music, no phone, just the discomfort, left alone until your brain learns it isn't actually an emergency. Every time you let that alarm ring without answering it, your baseline resets a little, your tolerance grows, and the 6 minutes slowly becomes 16, then 60. You're not fighting your brain, you're retraining it, the same way it was trained in the first place. Here's the part that will sit with you long after this video ends. You didn't lose your focus. Your focus is still in there, fully intact. The same way it was when you were a kid who could stare at clouds for an hour without needing anything else. It's not gone. It's just buried under years of rescues you didn't ask for. The question isn't whether you can get it back. The question is, how long you're willing to let the alarm ring before you finally do. If this described more of your life than you expected, that's not an accident. It's the same mechanism playing out in millions of people at once, quietly, every single day. If you want to understand the next layer of this, how social media specifically hijacks this system and what it's doing to an entire generation's memory and attention, that video is next. Subscribe, because this is only the first trap. There are more, and most people never see them coming.